The number one thing that lawyers need to focus on is social proof. That's the, reviews, right? And I mean, look, I wrote a book on this. I mean, I believe in reviews so much that I wrote an entire book on it, right? So, but here's why, right? So, reviews are incredibly important for growing your law firm. Now, in terms of a Google context, right? Let's forget about the social proof and people actually believing that you can help them and all that type of stuff, right? Google recently, and especially in terms of ranking in the maps, they had a little bit of a shift, right? It used to be that you could name your business best San Diego personal injury lawyer, and if someone searched San Diego personal injury lawyer, you'd show up number one, right? Well, the reason why is because there's three things there's three factors that determine, are you going to rank well in the Google Maps, right? And this is what Google uses. The first one is proximity to the searcher. How far away are you, or how close are you to the person who's searching, right? The second is prominence. How prominent is your law firm out there? That's why a lot of times marketing companies will tell you you need to build your citations and you need to set up your business listings and get backlinks and all that type of stuff, right? Now, the third thing is relevance. How relevant are you to what the person is actually searching for, right? So the way that Google used to pull relevancy, a lot of relevancy was from the name of the business itself, which is really, really dumb. I don't know why it took them so long to fix this. But that's why a business that wasn't even a real business could just change their name to Los Angeles criminal defense lawyer and rank number one, right? So they fixed that. That doesn't really happen anymore. I'm not saying it doesn't ever happen, but it's much, much more difficult. So what they do now is they look at reviews for relevancy, right? They use reviews to determine relevancy. Now, some people may have noticed where a client has left you a review, but it doesn't post, right? The reason that happens is because Google is being they're scrutinizing much more heavily the actual reviews that they put through, because marketers ruin everything. As soon as you figure out that reviews are the thing that's going to make rankings go up, marketers are going to go out and start buying fake reviews and doing all this crap, right? So Google has to be much more critical over the reviews that get through, right? Now, here's the cool thing. If you can get reviews that have words, phrases, keywords, and synonyms that are related to your law firm and your practice area, then you will increase your relevancy much, much faster. So, for example, what you can do is you can actually, when someone leaves your review, send them some questions to answer, right? So you can send them an email or a text message that says, hey, we really appreciate your review. We have found that a lot of times people want to leave a review, but they don't know exactly what to say. So we found that the best reviews typically answer the following 5 questions. And these are the questions. What was the problem that you had before you came to our law firm? Second question is, why did you pick our firm over all the other law firms out there? Third question is, what did we do for you? Fourth question is, what were the results? And fifth question is, how did these results impact your life, right? Now, if you send those questions and people answer those questions, what's going to happen is they're actually going to tell a story. It's not going to be one of those reviews that's like, Bill did a great job, thanks. They're going to say, well, before I came to the law firm, I called them because I got rear-ended by a Ford F-150 when I was driving down the road, and my insurance company wouldn't cover it. So then I hired them because I talked to them. They were very knowledgeable. They answered all my questions, and they'll go through the entire story. What's going to happen is that's just naturally going to get all those words, phrases, keywords, synonyms in there, which is going to boost your relevancy, which is going to make you rank higher. Now, another thing is frequency of reviews is very important. You can't just get 2 reviews, or you can't just get a certain number of reviews and then stop. You've got to continue getting reviews basically forever, right? I know that sucks, and I know nobody wants to hear that, but unfortunately, I didn't make the rules. I'm just the messenger, right? That's what Google wants. They want law firms or businesses that are continually getting reviews, right? So that's really, really important. Now, the other thing that we found is that when you're in the Google 3-pack, if you have at least 4 stars, you have at least 4.5 stars, which most lawyers have at least 4.5 stars. The thing that determines when you get a phone call is who has the highest number of reviews. So if this is the 3-pack right here, and then you've got listing number 1 with, change this. You got listing number 1 here with 10 reviews, and then you got this one with 27, and this one with 54. this is the one that's going to get the phone call. It doesn't matter that they're third. What we have found is that quantity is the way that people sort, right? Quantity is the way that people sort, because if they knew who you were, they would just Google your name, right? But they don't know who you are. So what they do is they search for something, and they have a list of 3 law firms that they have no clue who they are. So they say, okay, well, I guess they all look the same. So, well, this one has more reviews, so I'm going to call them, right? So if you can focus on getting in the 3-pack and then getting the highest number of reviews in the 3-pack, then you are absolutely going to dominate, right? So, and there's so many more reasons that reviews and social proof are important. I'm going to give a plug, my book, 5-Star Attorney, if you want to hear about it. But yeah, but reviews, I think, are the number one thing that lawyers should be focusing on.